So let me ask you, who are you? Who am I here with?
Celia, Soraya, Natalia. Sir, yes, sir.
Where are you from?
Creation, like we
Creation.
all are.
That's awesome.
A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere.
Have you been enjoying the weather lately?
I love it when it rains. It didn't rain enough the other day, so I had to go in the cop car and settle down. They left me in a nice cold AC, but I pee-peed and poo-pooed on myself on both sides. And they still had to cool me down because I was hot-headed. I have a kill switch. No, I don't. I have a very short fuse.
You have a very short fuse?
Yeah, for some bullshit that I don't like to put up with, yeah.
What do you think has been established why you have such a short fuse?
Because I'm a test for myself as well as others, just like everybody else is. Because trials and tribulations on a radio station always are free. Everything else, not so much. Kind of give or take.
Right.
Even if you don't steal, sometimes the universe takes what you have. If it's priceless,
right.
That way it's safe. Like the chosen can be hidden or out in the open. Some chosen you really don't want to fuck with.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this.
How'd you down, all around. Any and all possibilities.
How did you end up in Austin, Texas?
I was meant to. I don't question it. That'd be stupid. And sometimes I am stupid, but that's because I'm fucked up without realizing it. Because when I do the gardens and some people get upset when I touch their shit, that, yeah, I'm not alone because sometimes the Legion was in my region too, because y'all like the only ones that have duties to uphold and not know where you're being sent to.
Right.
So when you get upset, you get over it and do what you have to do.
And let me ask you, what was your name again?
Celia, Soraya, Natalia. Because I'm a healer, or going to be.
Okay.
And as far as oracling, which I kind of am sort of doing right now, but you can't see what I'm doing.
I got you.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so you landed in Austin, Texas. It's meant to be.
No, I rode in some way, somehow, some shape, some form. Last time I came through, it was by truck.
Okay.
Because I don't really count the bus rides. Because I was at Metro school as a teacher's assistant, so I don't really count Metro bus as a bus.
Well,
it's like my
how
ride.
long have you been on the streets?
And I'll ride or die for any of the kids at Metro. Including some of the staff, because I'll hit them in the backside of the head. And then they can hit me back. Because we used to have so much fun over there. We'd do pranks on each other.
Yeah. How'd you end up getting on the street?
Oh, I choose it. I mean, if I really need to stay somewhere, they'll come and get me. And they could be anybody I know or perchance somebody I don't recognize in the vessel. That would be the reason for the Legion in the region. Yeah.
The Legion in the region.
Legions, 1,200 in one vessel. Per my account, but everyone's different, so who the fuck cares?
And they
because some can handle more, some can handle less.
Are they responsible for looking over you?
Among other things, the law, keeping it how it needs to be done.
Would you say that's like an angel?
No, that's like an army.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some armies are bigger, some armies are smaller, some are stronger, some are weaker, and some are just tweaking.
Some are tweaking.
And if they're tweaking, they could be dancing. If they're tweaking, it could be a weekend thing. It's tweak, week, or weekend.
Tweak, week?
Yeah. Because if God don't stop, we don't stop.
Where have you been staying at recently?
Anywhere and everywhere, just depends.
Past couple
There's no really specified location for me.
The world?
No, the galaxy.
The galaxy?
Yeah.
You think really big.
We all do, in some way, shape, or form, at one point or another. When we're projecting our own or had dreams that have yet come true for those that we love. Yeah.
Right. What has been your relationship with the street so far? Do you like it out here?
Oh, I love the cement in the street and the asphalt, yeah. Even when it burns my fucking feet up, I don't give a shit. Now the others, minus the birds and the things in the water, yeah. People ain't people, even for me. I get over it. So.
And how old are you?
Old enough to know better. 46.
Old enough to know better. You got a lot of one-liners.
The sixth sense ain't just me. There's some that don't realize they're ghosts and you can actually feel the touch that they give you.
You look good for 47.
Thank you. You look good for someone holding a microphone around a necklace, so whatever.
Thank you.
Hey, Birdie.
I noticed I only see one tattoo. Do you only have one tattoo?
Oh, hell no. I'm not showing it on camera. I'll show you after the camera goes off.
Okay.
I have 2 on my wrists, one on my forearms, and one on my upper arm. 2 on my back, and they can guess whatever tree they want because I'll sometimes say it's not the tree that they say it is, even though the cherry blossom tree, and I'll say that one. Yeah.
It looks
Anything that has a fucking bloom.
You know it's kind of natural. You're kind of natural on camera.
Thanks.
Has anybody ever told you that?
No, but I have extra energy, so it helps me focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my brain goes everywhere, my brain patterns and my processing.
The viewers wanted to know, does Austin have any food banks for less fortunate?
Food pantry, yeah, close to Menchaca. It's not even 5 words down. As far as other ones, I think Angel House does, or somewhere near Angel House. That's less than 20 blocks from here. I don't really go there a lot. I pass through, but I think I've only hit Angel House once, if I can recall correctly. But sometimes I'm never going to get swiped on purpose, not only by my choice, but by other choices, because I do believe in Men in Black and swiping our memory for certain incidences, we'll say that, and occurrences, or the financial currency is, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Because my finances are however it needs to be, because I don't actually maintain it myself. Because I'd spend all my money, even if it was $1 trillion, on certain charities and funding and stuff.
What kind of charities would you consider?
Not only for the community, which I fully expect to take care of homeless, so-called handicap, because really, we're handier than they think. So I'm on the spectrum, like an autistic aura spectrum, color spectrum. Yeah, that spectrum. Like a prison.
You seem very articulate, though. You seem very
sometimes not so much.
Not so much?
Yeah, because you're just like, ow! Because, yeah, okay. I fucked with something in the garden.
What did you do for work before being homeless?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I had one sit-down job. Everything else has been pretty much a stand-up.
Just a stand-up?
Yeah, because a sit-down job for me is fun up to a certain point, but I don't have enough to do. Because I like, to roam around whatever company has going on. And they didn't really need any other positions for me to fill. So I didn't have enough to do at Reinforced Earth. It's a concrete manufacturing company. And there was plenty of positions, but they had plenty of workers. So they didn't really have anything else. I didn't want a supervisory position. If anything, I would have been a floater. You could do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That way I could interact with everybody on the premises. That way I could learn a lot more about the company, how it works, and the process of actually creating the walls and the cement that hold up the bridges and all that shit.
Let me ask you this.
What?
What has been on your mind lately?
My family, my parents, and my brother, and my kids.
How many kids do you have?
Because I'm like a sore ass motherfucker, like loves her family. So if I love my family, I just might love some of yours, not all of yours. Because I fucking hate some people. And if I hate you, I might love your others. So they can fucking pick your ass up and body drop you in the water. Or face palm you for me. Yeah, so they'll be like, yeah, with a pie in the face. If I can't have a chest leche cake, fuck you, you can have a fucking pie in the face. But that's it.
Is there anything else you want to share with our community?
I root for the underdog, I always do.
You root for the underdog?
Even against my own teams. Oh, hold on.
I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
You root for the underdog?
Nice-ish. Yeah. Because the dream team, I really love. But the Globetrotters, yeah. Because I don't like organized. I don't like, me personally, playing organized basketball. But street ball, I can foul all I want and talk shit. Yeah. And there won't be a referee. It'll just be us. Oh, what would you say? Oh, well, you didn't. Red check did. No. You ain't get my pussy. You beat me. Fuck you.
You said you were 47?
46.
46.
Yeah, it makes me sick to my stomach to think that anybody would feel unworthy. Because we're all children of God, whether we want to believe it or not.
You said we're children.
Some God, one God, all gods, what the fuck ever. I really don't give a shit. How you flow, why you flow, just do what you need to do.
So you said we're children of God.
Yeah, we all are. Even the asphalt, even the cement, even the 6 stones and trees, and the root beer. I wish I had one.
Is that what gets you through these times in America?
Interacting, yeah, especially with things that are inanimate, yeah. Because at least they won't talk back to me and tell me what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
And I respect them more for it.
So you say you like having a voice?
Oh, sometimes the voice comes and goes. Because if I'm screaming that much, I'm really pissed the fuck off. Either because someone really pissed me the fuck off and had to check my ass. How many times has Cowboy checked me over by men talking up this bitch? And the only one, and that the Cowboy. Because I said, thank you, when I was down, and I came back up and started cussing up a storm. No storm came because he settled me down, kind of, sort of, because there was a storm coming out my mouth. It's diarrhea Maria cussing up a storm. I cuss like a sailor. I try not to sometimes, but I check myself, because if I'm around like Santa Maria and like the Catholicism places,
And you said
only certain ones, like the Maria ones, yeah, I'll do.
You have
but the
kids?
dude ones, I don't give a shit, because a dude is a dude, and a bitch straight up can fuck a dude up, yeah, would be me.
And you said you were thinking about your family.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
No comment. 4 girls, that's all I'll claim.
4 girls, that's all you'll claim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the crossroads, yeah, I don't want to claim a boy. Okay. I won't.
When's the last time you were in contact with any of your family?
It's been a hot minute that I can recollect. Yeah, because I haven't had a phone since Waco Wacko. So I hadn't had really any form of ID. I want my military ID back. Don't need a passport, don't want a passport. I just want a military ID instead of a fucking state ID, because my state ain't just one state. Because any nation, any creed, any motherfucking child, any entity.
Any legion?
Even the legion is within a region. Because I'll holler back. Because usually I don't holler back. Because you know that song.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Wherever, I don't give a shit. Wherever he needs me. Because it'll be ultimately the creator.
So wherever you're needed?
Yeah.
You know, I think you really actually have a gift for talking. And gift for articulating yourself.
And sometimes I wish I would shut the fuck up. Sometimes I feel like I need a muscle so I can what? Yeah. Because if I don't have silence around me, I need to silence myself. And sometimes I don't have a gun to shoot my head or my mouth out. But seriously, god damn, sometimes I talk way too much. Because I have sores on my tongue from talking so much. Because sometimes the legions or others wanting to say hello will make my sharp tooth bite my tongue. It's like getting a shot of hello, and I'll be like, "Where's the wine?" It's hello. Yeah, because if I don't have a cold drink or enough water, which I hardly do, I dehydrate real fast.
And you said you came from Waco?
Well, to Austin, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That way, no one needs to know all of my business. Just part of it.
Yeah.
It's pieces of me, literally, each and every step I take.
That's awesome.
Any interaction we make with anyone else, pieces of us are left with them. Because sometimes we don't remember what someone says until a month or a year later. Because recollection, flashbacks, or just whatever you want to call it, the memory process.
You said you used to be a youth teacher?
Oh, no. I used to be youth and adolescent. Yeah. But no youth teacher. I used to volunteer. I volunteered over at Elevation one day. And I go extra. I am extra. So they after a couple of weeks, I think. I can't remember how long it lasted. Because I ended up doing a youth lesson, did 3 separate lessons, and turned it in, and they responded back to that. But really, my energy, I can't stay in one spot, much less one building, because I'm all over the place in my head, much less everywhere else. Yeah.
What do you think allows you to calm down?
It depends. It depends on what's going on physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and who all is in the region. So, I mean, it just depends. It varies. That's the spice of life. Variety. It's not a variety show. It's more like show up wherever you are, take in what you need to, process it, think about what you might want to get done, and others will let you know. God, the Holy Spirit, others will let you know what they need. And while you're there, after you've accomplished a portion of what they need, if you're lucky, you'll get to stay longer, or you'll get to do what you want to do with others that you've either met or going to meet or want to meet. So, yeah, meet and greet, basically.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And let me ask you this, because you've been really awesome. You've been really open to sharing your experiences and ideas. Is there any advice you could give to our viewers that are struggling like you?
Expect the unexpected, because when you expect what you expect, sometimes you don't expect. Yeah, you don't expect what you get. Because sometimes the blessings are too much, or sometimes your harvest is for your ancestors or for your children. So just be wary, because you never know what's going to happen. And that's the exciting part, and sometimes it's the shitty part. If you want to swallow, swallow it whole, because otherwise you'll feel. That's how you feel
Yes,
the
sir. Yes,
void
sir.
inside, or at least how I do.
Is there anything else you want to share with our community?
Oh, I can barely see the torch. It's a blue flame. Oh, I didn't boo boo. It's a blue flame. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.